Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the documentary Life After. And this is from director Reid Davenport and focuses on in 1983, disabled Elizabeth Bouvia sought right to die, sparking national debate. After legal battles, she vanished. Disabled director Reid Davenport explores her fate and story's relevance today. And this film, at the very core of it, is focusing on disabled people's right to die, and with assisted suicide and the debate that is around this topic. And I think Davenport obviously brings a very unique and specific perspective as a disabled person who sees this situation from a different perspective than many others who are seeing it from the outside looking in. And right at the core of it, Bouvia's story is compelling and interesting and dynamic and adds layers to the overall debate and conversation that Davenport sets up in his documentary. You have this archival footage where you're put into those moments where this has made such a big cultural impact. And it also parallels it with the passing of new legislation in Canada that makes it any disabled person can seek out assisted suicide no matter if death is imminent for them or not, which in many situations is part of the expectation and deal. And you have these stories of like long-suffering teenagers who want to end their lives, and this in many ways it's like looking at like, do they deserve their autonomy of their own lives and their own body versus are there pressures from others which is reinforcing ableist perspectives and also devaluing disabled lives. And this is a complex debate, and I think Davenport obviously has a very specific perspective on this and a lean in terms of where his perspective is leading. And you can see that shine through, and it becomes a little bit biased in terms of the lens that this debate is portrayed through. But I think the film does a good enough job, and Davenport does a fine job of really fleshing out both perspectives and offering stories and anecdotal evidence of both of these perspectives and the good, the bad, and the ugly of this kind of situation. This is a very harrowing documentary. It's a very tough topic to process, and I think Davenport, with his very personal connection, brings a passion and an energy to this film that makes it something that is engaging, that hooks you and pulls you in to this debate. And it's something that many of us don't think about on a regular basis, but this film brings up those challenges and the ideological conflict, and also the how such legislation and autonomy can be leveraged and corrupted by outside pressures. So I think this documentary is really well made. It's intense, it's passionate, it's harrowing. It's a must-see documentary that gives a spotlight to a topic that I think is very complex and very compelling. But those are my thoughts on Life After. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.